Hey everybody, Bill Euler here at the Music Gallery in Highland Park. I was going to talk a little bit about soloing over blues. You could learn scales, and obviously you do want to know the scales that you're playing out of. But it's more than just knowing scales. You got to know musical phrases. You got to really listen to the blues and pick up some licks. And then you can kind of string these licks together and kind of adapt them to your own style. Make them part of your own playing. So I'm just going to take a couple of licks today and kind of give you for instance, how to do that. The first lick we're going to do is just out of the A minor pentatonic scale. If you don't know the minor pentatonic, it's just a simple scale, starts on the 5th fret. This is A minor. The fingerings on the 6th string are 1, 4, 5th string, 1, 3. Next string, 4th string, 1, 3. 1, 3 on the 3rd, 1, 4 on the 2nd, 1, 4 on the 1st. Now you can make that a blues scale by adding one note on the 5th string. Adding that note right there, that's the... And then the next string is the same as the pentatonic scale. Adding that note again right here with your 4th finger. So that's the blues scale. This is a 6-note scale. And then the minor pentatonic scale is a 5-note scale. So those are the two scales. And then the dominant 7th scale, which is an 8-note scale, going up to the octave. So it's 7 notes counting the octave is 8. So you got A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G natural, and then A. Works over an A7 chord. So you want to try and play this scale and really get that sound and the fingering positions memorized. Alright, anyway, there are some other scales that we can use soloing over the blues, but we wanted to keep it simple. So the first lick is out of the minor pentatonic scale, and it goes like this. It's just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Very simple. 3, 4, 1. So that's it. And you can play that over a 12-bar blues. It's got starts right here in the 2nd string. You're on the 3rd string. Now we're on the 4 chord. Back to the 1 chord. Going up to the 5 chord, the E. Down to the 4 chord, the D, to the 5 chord in the last bar. Now one thing you should take note of is blues, for those of you that don't know, I'm sure a lot of you do, is that it's a 1, 4, 5 progression, which means in the key of A we take the first note A, you count up 4, A, B, C, D is 4, E is 5. So that's the roots of the chords that we're going to be playing, A, D, E. Now the roots can also be found on the 4th string and 3rd string. So you got A, D, and E up here. So when you're soloing, you can use those notes, land on those notes, and kind of follow the changes that way. right there you can hear our blues being played just with single notes. So along with the jam tracks, I'm going to play along with a Chicago style A blues here, and using some of those ideas that I just talked about. So here we go, over a Chicago blues. We got this. So now I'm kind of blending in some of those notes from the dominant 7 scale. Blue scale. Okay, so it's just taking a combination of things. Sometimes you can just make a lick and just keep repeating the same lick, and that's really effective. Or by changing the rhythm pattern. Okay, so just to sum this up, it's just a combination of things to make your solo interesting. It could be repeating ideas, playing notes from different scales, and following the chord changes. And I hope this helps you out with your blues playing. Once again, my name is Bill Euler. I'm at the Music Gallery in Highland Park, and have fun playing the blues.